Welcome back to Stock Traders Talk Radio. I'm your host, Stock Sumo. Thanks for joining us on another terrific Thursday. September 6th, 2012. Had to catch myself there. Welcome back. And joining us on this morning's program is Haas. Good morning, Haas.
Good morning, Mr. Stock Sumo. How are you doing on this fine morning?
I'm doing fantastic. And I'm excited to tell our listeners that we're not going to be broadcasting the show tomorrow. Sorry, guys, but we're going to be focusing on trading Apple options. It's just a little bit difficult sometimes to broadcast a live radio show and trade.
I'm going to have to interrupt you there, Stock Sumo. We will be airing a show tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Friday, right?
Yes, you're just going to have to trust me on that.
Oh, okay, so you're airing the show by yourself. Awesome.
I will be airing the show by myself, yeah. We actually have a stock spotlight scheduled for tomorrow. So.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I'm going to be taking a break, and I'm going to be trading Apple options, so have fun with that.
I will.
Good stuff. What do we got for today, Haas?
We, as shown on the top of every iHub page, once again, have a stock spotlight. Ticker is OTHM. But before I get into the actual stock spotlight itself, I just want to bring up some news related to a company that we did a stock spotlight on last evening. Corp did a fantastic job with that. Sumo, fantastic job with the chart. Let's just go check out this press release from Medical Alarm Concepts Holding Incorporated real quick, ticker MDHI. This one was kind of hanging in the 004s yesterday, closed at 0047. News related to the final debt reduction that they were looking to do. Medical Alarm Concepts Holding Incorporated, manufacturer of the Medipendent two-way voice personal medical alarm, today announces the retirement of the last portion of its outstanding Series B convertible preferred shares. Excuse me, I can't talk yet this morning. Ronald Adams, CEO, commented, over the past few months, we have negotiated the cancellation of a large portion of convertible debt, the cancellation of 165 million toxic warrants, most of which were in the money, and now the final piece of Series B convertible preferred shares. All of our Series A preferred had been retired previously. As we prepare to move into profitability and back into fully reporting status, these retirements and cancellations will allow us to reflect the true worth of our business on upcoming balance sheets and in our other financials. Strongly looking forward to the actual numbers in terms of revenues, profitability, and frankly, just sales in general, as they've been expanding overseas, and also their huge recent marketing deal with none other than Costco. So good stuff happening there for ticker MDHI, both on the share side of things and on the business side of things. All right, that's enough on MDHI. Let's get to our morning spotlight, ticker OTHM. And we'll actually just start out on overthecountermarkets.com. This is actually a company that went quiet there for about 6 months, but they are still in the same business focus as they were about 6 months ago. Oriens Travel and Hotel Management Corporation, ticker OTHM. Once again, as we see over-the-counter pink, no information. We got a stop sign on pink sheets. So right out of the gates, we know that the company's not disclosing everything at the current time. Not necessarily a good thing, but it looks like they're doing some things. And they've announced in recent press that they plan to get their financials up to date and things like that. So we'll see if they follow through on that. Hopefully they do. But we definitely don't like to see the stop sign on pink sheets, that's for sure. As we can see right here, this one closed at 1.4 cents yesterday, which was down 58.82%. Not very impressive, but we'll get more into that later, because we have the stock side of things and the business side of things, and I actually like the business side of things here. They're building a nice little brand name for themselves. I'm not going to read the description on pink sheets here. We'll do that once we get to their website and what they do. But let's just check out the brief security details that we have here on pink sheets. We have an outstanding share count of 70.247356 million shares, so about a 70 million outstanding share count. But that is of September 30th, 2010. As we mentioned, they have a stop sign on pink sheets. They haven't been updating their financial statements. So that number is very, very likely out of date. And I haven't called the TA, and I don't know if anyone on the board has called the TA to confirm anything. It's probably a gag TA at this point. The float, all the way back then, as of July 30th, 2010, 11.25 million shares. Authorized was 200 million back then. I'm sure when they file their financials, as they've mentioned in recent press that they're going to do in the near future, we will get a better, accurate count of the actual share structure right now. So market value as of the close yesterday, based on this older share count, we're looking at about $1 million for the market cap. All right. So the next thing I want to roll into is their actual websites, get a general idea of what they do here. They have a couple of different websites. The first one that I want to check out here is www.orienscorp.com. As you can see, we have a hotel management company, Oriens Travel and Hotel Management, gave it away. But they got some good things going on. Let's just check out the company profile here on the website. Since inception in 2006, Oriens Travel and Hotel Management Corporation, a company organized in the state of Nevada, United States, continues to focus on delivering a business solution to hotel properties looking to acquire a brand identity for their hotels with track records to successes. Oriens has developed a suite of proprietary solutions capable of delivering proven successful results to hotel properties to operate under our Hotel Pure brand. All right, so this Oriens Travel and Hotel Management Corp, their main brand is this Hotel Pure brand, and that's the brand name that they're building out right now. These results include increased incremental room reservations, increased gross revenues, and a reduction in third-party reservations commissions delivered via internet booking sites such as Expedia, Orbitz, Travelocity, and others. All right. So this company is kind of trying to be an all-in-one hotel booking agency, basically. But they're doing a couple of different things with it. They own their own hotel properties. Basically what they've done is this market has gone to complete crap over the last couple of years, especially the housing market. I shouldn't say the last couple of years. I should say like the last 5 to 10 years. They went and bought up a bunch of cheap hotel properties that were basically out of business or about to go out of business, bought them up on the cheap for 5 times less than they were worth initially. And they start building these out and they increase marketing efforts. They have this proprietary Oriens marketing system to make sure that these hotel rooms are getting booked and booked consistently. And they're focusing mainly all over the internet and stuff. They're not focused on TV commercials or anything like that because, frankly, those are not as effective as the internet these days as far as booking a hotel. I mean, think about when you go and book a hotel, what's the first thing you do? You go online because you already have your mainstay sites. And that is why they're trying to build out this Hotel Pure brand. Once it becomes a well-known brand name, people will be like, oh, I'll go to the Hotel Pure site to book my reservations. I'll get my rooms cheaper, and they did me well last time. But obviously they got some competition there as well with some of these sites that they've been mentioning, Expedia, Orbitz, Travelocity, and others. But this Expedia, Orbitz, Travelocity, and these others are only competing with about half of this company's business, because Oriens Travel and Hotel Management actually owns hotels themselves as well. And so by increasing booking in these hotels, they're actually increasing their own revenues. So they're doing the hotel management side of things as well as the booking side of things with their proprietary marketing system. All right, so they got a nice little combination going on there. Let's just check out this brands tab. Check out a little bit about this Hotel Pure brand. Nice little logo there. We recognize that a great hotel brand company needs a strong brand, delivers reservations, powerful marketing initiatives, and exceptional support. So it's like something right out of a fantastic book. to build confidence for the Hotel Pure brand or something. But anyways, so we got a couple of different Hotel Pure niches. We have the Hotel Pure Signature brand. This is for some higher scale properties, 4 to 5 star rating hotels. We have Hotel Pure Select, slightly less of a rating there, 3 to 3.5 star rating properties, but still delivering quality. You have Hotel Pure Green. If you have someone looking for some environmentally conscious hotel, the Hotel Pure Green brand will help you find that. And then you have Hotel Pure Express, limited service properties, lower scale, 2 to 2.5 star rating properties. All right. And so with that, you can go check out this link down here. This is their other website, www.hotelpure.com. Let's just roll over there real quick. And as you can see, basically this is like a booking site for various hotels and properties under the Hotel Pure brand. You can sign up for the website, become a member. I'm sure there's deals. If you're a member, you got the hot deals. Sign up here. I'm not going to check all these out, but as you can see, they have several properties in several locations around the world. We have countries, the USA, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Panama, Canada, up in this upper left reservations tab, and cities within each of these locations where the Hotel Pure brand is present. So definitely in expansion mode right now, both within the United States and overseas. So very good to see. One of the reasons why they went silent is I believe that they're just focusing on expansion. And once they've starting to expand a little more rapidly, then they start focusing on the stock side of things, as I think we're seeing in the markets right now. All right, but we'll talk about that a little bit more a little bit later. But you got the Pure locations tab that you can click on this website. Gives you a bunch of locations that you can scroll through. You got the Pure franchise, also franchise brand. Why partner with us? You have no initiation fees, no monthly royalty fees, no long-term commitments. Pay us only on reservations delivered to your hotel. So like I said, this Hotel Pure brand, this Oriens Travel Hotel and Management, they own their own hotels. They buy their own hotels. They buy deep value properties and they sit on them and build out the actual hotel side of things while they're sitting on these properties over the course of several years until the actual housing market goes back up, which will add to their asset base significantly if the housing market starts improving over the next several years, in addition to the increase in revenues and all that good stuff that they're bringing in through their exceptional marketing of their specific hotels under their Hotel Pure brand. So obviously the main focus of this business we've covered. I strongly encourage you to go check out both of their websites, kind of see where they're expanding to, see what this hotel brand is really building up to. There's lots of good information on the websites. I'm just not going to go over all of it because basically all you need to know is they're acquiring hotels. They already have hotels under the Hotel Pure brand name, and they're expanding basically everywhere. And now they're starting to talk after being quiet for about 6 months. That's the gist of it. So the next thing that I want to do is roll over to the balance sheet. And like I said, they haven't been updating financials in a healthy manner for current shareholders because the last one they filed was for the quarterly report ending September 30th, 2010. So almost 2 years ago now is the last financial data that we have for this company. But I still encourage you to go check these out for sure, just to get an idea of what was going on at that time. And then kind of just roll through recent press and just kind of compare to see if they've still been expanding during the time that they've been quiet. But let's just check this out briefly. We see a share count very similar to what we saw on overthecountermarkets.com because that was the last time that they actually updated overthecountermarkets.com. We see our 70 million outstanding share count. Our lower float around 10 or 11 million shares, and our authorized around 200 million. I don't want to go over that. Scrolling down on this guy, let's get all the way down to the goods. Assets, liabilities, about what I would expect for something like this. Big chunk of account receivables under advances, receivables under the asset. I basically null that. But, you know, asset to liabilities, nothing that stands out ridiculous manner, but they got a couple of significant investments here that might be notable in Network and also Pegasus Corp. These are related to their various technologies. And Network, I believe, was in a press release. We'll check that out in a sec. But 3.7 million in assets. As far as liabilities go, total liabilities of about 2.1 million. Some of those are due payments to officers and directors, and also you're going to have some convertible notes in there. I'm not sure exactly what this work in progress means. It might be building up a hotel or something like that. But again, this is all the way back in 2010, so things are going to be significantly different in any financials that are going to be coming out in the near future. So we'll just stick with 3.7 million in assets and 2.1 million in liabilities. Let's just scroll down a little bit. And if you want to get an idea of, well, let's just go over this. Whoops. We've already talked a lot about what this company does, what their goals are, but this just gives an idea of what they were looking to do back in 2010 through 2015 to become one of the leading hotel brand operators in the world, with the goal of operating 350 hotel properties under our Hotel Pure boutique hotel brand in the next 5 years, assisting hotel properties achieving increased incremental daily room reservations and bottom line revenue. All right. So let's just scroll down on this. You can read through the mission and, you know, the opportunity if you want. There's lots of good information in it, but frankly, it's just reiteration of most of the stuff that we've said, or most of the stuff that you can come up with in your head on your own. Management team. Encourage you to go read through the management team. Ken Chua, president and CEO. Very successful business background. But I'm not going to go through that. But one thing that I do want to go over on this is scrolling down near the bottom here. If they reach their target goal of hitting their 350 hotel properties with 50 corporate-owned properties, this is the side of things where they're actually owning the hotel properties as well as marketing them, and 300 franchise membership properties. This is where they convince a hotel to let them do their marketing for them and increase, you know, booking room reservations and whatnot through internet advertising. The projected yearly revenue is approximately $138 million based upon today's depressed economy, and this was back in 2010. So if they expand in the fashion they want to, you know, they could be bringing in a very significant amount of revenues. Okay. So that's just something to keep in mind as you go over press releases and as you pay attention to press releases coming out in the near future related to them acquiring some hotel properties or bringing in new franchise membership properties. All right. So with that, let's go check out the actual income statement from back in 2010. It's actually on a separate filing from overthecountermarkets.com. It has all the same information except for the income and expense statements. As we can see, total income, nothing too impressive back in 2010 when they were pretty much just starting out with their Hotel Pure brand name. Got about $30,000 for that quarter. Total expense on that, just over that, $31,745. So basically a break even. No net income, not really net loss either. $1135. That's pretty much null. And then you have basically the same information that you had on the other filing, which I am not going to go over again. So what we're going to do now is go check out recent press releases, and actually just the stream of press releases. They weren't filing financials necessarily. I'm on the iHub right now, just checking out all the press releases. Just give a little timeline going at press. Back in 2008, yeah, they're already building their Hotel Pure brand. 2009, yep, still building it. They went silent, I believe, in late 2011 as far as their financials go for the most part, but they have been releasing press all throughout 2011. And also they put out a few press releases recently that I want to look more into. But I mean, you can go read over these yourselves. I'm not going to go through all these press releases. They're just related to acquiring more hotels, attending various conferences to market the Hotel Pure brand. One of them related to investor relations firm. Pretty much ignore that. But basically acquiring properties and bringing more hotels into their franchisee little niche that they have going on there. All right, so let's just check out the recent press releases. Again, they took about 9 months off there from press, from December 15th, 2011, all the way up to September 4th and September 5th, 2012 here. First one, released on September 4th, 2012, related to them updating pink sheets, getting some filings out there for people to know what's going on. Oriens Travel and Hotel Management Corporation, the next generation international hotel brand operator operating its Hotel Pure brand, is pleased to announce that the company has initiated a subscription application with Over-the-Counter Markets and looks to update its financial statements and corporate materials on Over-the-Counter Markets website. Spokesperson, building transparency is one of the keys to success in the marketplace. We're pleased to update our corporate materials publicly this week by Over-the-Counter Markets. Taking this initiative shows that the company is moving forward to ensure management builds a solid foundation around its core business model. It appears the company is ready to showcase its continuing success. All right. So some good stuff there. They're looking to update pink sheets. It looks like the very near term, as soon as later this week here. So might want to keep an eye on Over-the-Counter Markets, see if we see any filings coming out. And also yesterday, they put out some press related to its hotel booking system. Oriens Travel and Hotel Management Corp announced the completion of upgrades to its online booking system. Following the completion of our online booking system just a year ago, our platform has undergone rigorous beta testing by numerous hotels using our software. The results have been quite positive, and the current upgrades we're implementing will only make the booking progress more seamless and easier. Definitely needed when you're competing with the likes of Expedia and Travelocity and those other ones we mentioned. Also, some other good information in this press release. But again, as far as press goes, we haven't seen a whole lot this year so far, but it looks like they're starting to talk again. So I'd expect a bunch more on the press side of things in the near future. And they're also going to be putting out some filings and financials to upgrade pink sheets, it looks like. And just the very last thing that I actually want to check out is TD Amanda to do a little summary and check out the chart on OTHM. And as you can see, when the press was quiet, the stock was quiet. We basically had $0 volume every single day in 2012, at least since late Feb, early March. And then just within the last week here, obviously someone always knows something, so we start to see some dollar volume trickling in before the press release last Thursday and Friday here. Actually last Wednesday through Friday here, a couple of $30,000 days. And then Monday, Tuesday, that's Monday, Tuesday. 24,870 and also 211,000. Am I seeing things here? What's the date today? Today is September 6th. Okay, fair enough. Oh, we had a holiday Monday. This holiday is screwing me up. I'm sorry, I apologize. Forgot we had Labor Day on Monday. I was only seeing 2 days for this week, and it's already Thursday. My head's spinning. Tuesday, $25,000 day, and then yesterday, $211,000 traded, which you're like, oh, whoa, stock's getting some major interest. Then you realize it was down 60%. on $211,000 traded. First two things that come to mind with crap like that is, number one, the company could possibly be diluting shares into the open market. We don't have a financial statement for us since back in 2010 quarter. We can't call the TA and get an updated share structure. I'm sure someone would do that, but it might be a gag TA at this point. So until we get financial statements, we're not sure exactly what's going on with the share structure or any types of convertible debt. There weren't any details with the convertible debt in the filings that they had back in 2010. But you can bet your butt that if they've been expanding pretty rapidly, that they're raising some money somewhere. All right. So this could be some sort of convertible debt hitting the markets right now. This could be straight up dilution from the company itself, or this could be just a very large shareholder that is sick of the company for whatever reason and just wanted to sell. We've been seeing some promotion on the company, obviously, and anytime there's promotion on stock, someone wants to sell. Sometimes they sell in smart fashion and let the stock run, and sometimes they're like, I just want to get the hell out, and they sell every share they got, and they don't care what price they sell it at. But one thing to note is this low 1 cent area has kind of been a base on the lower volumes and some of the higher volumes that we've seen over the last couple of years. So hopefully, whoever is selling so many shares in the open market won't be a complete idiot and will let it run a little bit. But that's just something that's out of a lot of people's control. So I really love the business side of things here. I think they're building their Hotel Pure brand pretty well. I think they'll be able to compete in at least a small fashion with some of the bigger boys, Expedia, Travelocity on that side of things, but also some of the major hotel brand names that do similar things and acquire some undervalued properties, Best Westerns, Comfort Inns, things like that, building their brand name out. So I'm very interested to see how they build this Hotel Pure brand out over the next couple of years. And I really want to see some financials to see what sort of revenues they're bringing in with what they have under their belt right now. So hopefully in the near future, we will see those financials. And by press on Tuesday stating that they're going to update over-the-counter markets, we might just be able to see that this week or next week sometime. So keep your eyes peeled. Expect this one to get some attention again today and throughout the rest of this week. And that's about all I got. I like the company. I hate the selling. If you're diluting, quit diluting in such friggin' archaic fashion. It's just stupid. Stupid. All right, Sumo, give me a chart, man.
Alrighty then. You can't handle the truth.
Yeah, you see yesterday, big down day. Ouch. Fell right back around the support level here. Like you were saying, there's a key support level at 1 cent. So that's going to be a key support level around that penny mark. You notice it's held that support level throughout the beginning of this year. If we don't see it hold that support level, things could get even more ugly. You can see they started stair-stepping it up. Looks like there was some front loading going on headed into yesterday's session. Then yesterday's session, you got the big down candle. Once we broke through the 200-day, the 50-day, the 100, all these moving averages got crushed. The stock got pummeled. I was watching the level 2, and we were seeing some of those toxic dumpers, VFin, Van Dam, Vert. Anytime you see those guys on the offer, the V brothers, the triple V threat, we call them here on STT radio, you got to look out. Things could get pretty ugly when those guys get on the offer and they don't back off. So will they let the stock breathe today? That's the question. Key thing is support and resistance. Support at the 1 cent mark has to hold. Key resistance is going to be about the 3.5 cents. See, it had a tough time getting above 3.5 cents in the past, and that's where it stumbled into resistance this week. So that's about it for the chart. All the other indicators aren't looking very well, so we could look at them real fast. accumulation and distribution fell off a cliff. Same with the RSI. PPO looking very bearish here with this cross at the top side. Not a good sign. Slow stoke pointing south. Needs to hold this 50 MA overlay. Okay, that's what I got for the chart. And let's wrap it up, Hoss. Good job on the spotlight, bud.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, folks. OTHM wanted to keep an eye on it at the very least. Hopefully we see some financials. Let's roll out. Have a safe trading day, folks.
And as always, thanks for tuning in. STT Live, we're out.
Thank you for listening to Stock Traders Talk Radio. All views and topics talked about on Stock Traders Talk Radio is solely for entertainment purposes. We are not professional financial advisors and always recommend you seek the advice of a professional financial advisor. Never invest in any stock featured on our show unless you can afford to lose your entire investment. The information contained on our show is based on sources which we believe to be reliable, but is not guaranteed by us as being accurate, and might not be a complete statement or summary of the available data. Stock Traders Talk Radio advises that the investments in companies profiled are commonly considered to be high risk, and use of the information provided is at the investor's sole risk. Thank you for listening to Stock Traders Talk Radio.